Welcome to the vlog. In today's vlog, or in today's show, I've been in Caravan for quite a while today, so a little bit stir crazy. What I'm going to be doing is upgrading the lamps that are, the reading lights that are here to ones with USB chargers in and also dimmable. Now these are the kind of things you get on the non-entry level caravans, like in the Swift case you get them on the Elegance but not on the Challenger, although this year I think you do get them in the Challenger. So they're £20 each, and the tightwad caravan manufacturers won't put them on entry level caravans. Now I know why they do it. I mean, it's not really a cost thing, although it is that a bit, but what they want to do is have a difference between the entry level, and as the caravans go up the scale and increase in price, they like to add little bits. So on the entry level they strip everything back, put the cheapest functional stuff, and then as they go up the ladder they start increasing the spec, if you like. So today's video I'm going to be fitting one of these. Now what I'll do is, like I say, I've already been in here a while. I've done one light over there just as a test. Now this is kind of going to be a I don't know if you've seen them on Instagram versus real life, right? So this is a YouTube versus real life. So how things are done on YouTube, which is what you'll see now, and then after that have a look and watch me absolutely pull my hair out trying to just get it done, which something that should be a fairly straightforward task isn't always. Anyway, I'll show you how it's done. Right, so what I'm going to do to make life a little bit easier for myself is, what's going on with my hair? So what I'm going to do to make life a little bit easier for myself is, with the Swift here, you'll see in there's like a cover there that covers the electrical connections. So I'm going to take that off so it exposes them, and then join the cable, feed the other one in, screw it in, and that'll be it. So now the manufacturer use the little spade connectors. Now I haven't got any of these spade connectors, and the reason I haven't got any of those, or I haven't bought any of those to do the job, is because I have about 500 of these things. They are WAGO connectors. Now what they enable you to do is put two connectors in, although you could take four obviously, as you can see there. You put two connectors in there, two connectors in another one, both cables, and that basically removes the need for spade connectors, although if you'd rather use those, go ahead and do them. They do other types as well, like these, about 4 or 5 connectors. So the reason I've got loads of those connectors is when I was messing around with my train set. You get them in like boxes of 200 or something, so they're not very expensive, but they are very good for just extending cables. Right, so you see here, these ones have two screws in. Now the other ones I've got don't have screws the same way as this, they're slightly different. But anyway, no problem, undo those screws, take this light off, and I'll show you. So let's get these unscrewed. I have turned the power off. So there you go, there's your. Now you could feed these through, so you could put spade connectors on. So the best laid plans of mice and men. Now with the other light I've decided to use these because I've got loads of them. Now I recommend you get these spade connectors if you can get hold of them, because it does make life a bit easier. And one of the reasons also it makes life a bit easier is these won't actually fit through there, which is why I remove the plate above and sort of connect this up this end. So I'll remove that plate now. There you go. In fact, that only had 2 screws in, the other had 3. Just shows you. So now I can pull this up back through here. Like so. Cut my cable up there and reconnect with my other connection. Be brave. Now it really doesn't matter how much you leave here, although as much as you can really. So that light will drop out intentionally. There we go. So I've got my two ends there. So what I'll do, I'll strip those and then attach my WAGO block. So I'll just strip these. I think you're supposed to use about 12mm. Thereabouts. Now the great thing about these blocks, as I mentioned earlier, they just, so one, obviously I've got 4 connectors here, I only need 2, so you can get them with 2. So I connect that one there, another one out of my magic box. And just push it in. You can take them out again by just twisting them. Obviously make sure you get a good connection. It would be much easier if these were solid cables, but obviously they're not. So that one's in. So then I've got to take the connectors from the light, the new light, which we have here. Now you'll see there's a black and a black with a white edge. Hopefully you can see that. Black goes to black, red, black with white edge goes to red. So don't forget to feed this through the hole, and also don't forget to prise this off, because you'll need to screw this to the bodywork. So just prise it off there, like that. Then so that screws onto there like that, and so feed these through here. There we go. Feed this through here. Then connect these again. Black goes to black, so that one just goes in there with that, along with that one, and then the other one goes with the red. So that's the wiring done. Then all you got to do is screw that on. Now what I will do is just turn on the electric to make sure that works. Yeah, I mean, so then you introduce a dimmer switch and a USB, which is great. Basically screw this into here. Now with these, they are different to the other ones, so they don't match up completely. Well, you've got to be careful with the Swift though. What I found is there's a tiny lip here. Now if you put them on the lip, it makes them more difficult to. Also, you've got to make sure that obviously the USB connectors are facing the right way. So I'm just going to go with there. Right, so that's secured. Now I've lined it up so that that can just push straight through there. Now this is a tricky bit because they go on and then twist. Now we'll be completely honest with you, these are the most fiddly, pain in the arse things to get on, to twist on. Just when you think it's not going to go on, it does. I have to say, I do prefer the original Swift ones that you got the screws that go all the way through. Much easier. However, they are what they are. 20 quid. Job's a good one. I've got 2 more to do in the bedroom. What I'll do, I've also got to just pop this back up there just to protect the cables. Like I say, I only had 2 screws in, not 3 as was over there. That's Caravan manufacturers for you. It's almost as if I work for them. So that's it. Thanks for watching. There'll be some swearing after this with me trying to blow the fuses and stuff like that. Anyway, that's it. It's straightforward. Two connectors. I'd recommend probably getting the spade connectors. It makes life a bit easier. But those WAGO, as I already had them, they do the job. Just push the cables in and it's done. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. So remember the old saying, all good caravanners and some bad ones carry spare fuses. So I have spare fuses. Now I've tried to just put one on. What I was going to do is put one on, see how easy it was, and then show you the professional me doing the job. Well, I think I got the wires around the wrong way. and fuse has blown. How do I know a fuse has blown? Well, to start with, the lights won't come on, and you probably won't be able to see that, but you could see straight through that little bit there, whereas normally there'd be a little bit of wire across there. So now, how do I identify what fuse? Well, Sergeant or Swift or whoever have, of course, helped us out. Cover me, I'm going in. There's your fuse box, and as you can see there, the red light which identifies the fuse that's blown. So fortunately, I have recently, for our trip to France, bought loads and loads of spare fuses. So let's replace the fuse and try again. This wouldn't happen to Trudgeon, I'm telling you now. Right, so I've replaced the fuse and they now come on. Right, so I've just turned on the one I've replaced and it does work. Hallelujah. I haven't wired it, I just temporarily wired it in because, well, you can learn from my mistakes. That's what this channel is all about. We learn together and don't endanger our lives whilst doing it. So before starting anything, I did switch off the electric at the box there. I'll show you where. I mean, you might not have a Swift, so that might not be the same, but see there's an on-off switch. That's on. So basically turned it off to on, off, and then that's off, so I won't get electrocuted. And it's worked so far. Please don't follow my instructions, just find your own way of doing stuff. This is quality caravan vlogging.